Greetings, beautiful people. So check this out. All right, so I made a video on how your subtle actions affect your frequency and vibration. But check this out though, all right, because this is something that happens all over the conscious community. I've talked about this in my other videos, and if you haven't, I suggest you go check them out, especially on the meat eating. But do you notice how your body is a one big antenna, right? You receive sound as information. Whatever you're not looking out at anything, you're receiving information through your eyes, right? You receive sense, right? You could feel, right? And when you touch something, that sends a signal to your brain if it's spiky, rough, smooth, right? Now, you also have an emotional feeling, right? You can have emotional feelings. And notice this. Everything that we do is receiving, right? Everything's receiving, right? But what is the only thing that you let out? You could take a breath in, and then you let out breath, right? You have your life, and then the breath out is significant of death, right? Or transformation. Because notice when you take a deep breath in, that out breath could be relaxing, right? If you're very stressed out, you just transformed yourself just by the act of breathing. What else do we do that's external? We speak words out, right? Do you notice everything that you're intaking? All right, it could be toxic or it could be favorable to you. All right, depends on your actions. Okay, now when we take a deep breath in, it's supposed to purify the body. Oxygen, nitrogen. You breathe out what you don't need. Carbon dioxide, right? You literally purify the body through breath. You intake what you need, you let out what you don't need. Okay? But it is favorable to plants, and plants in turn give you the oxygen that you need to breathe, right? Now, words. Are the words that you speak out toxic, or are they uplifting and empowering to others? See, this is the thing. But this is where I feel that the frequency and energies, okay, that you're attracting, whether in that your antenna or your vessel's attracting in any kind of way, what vibration and frequency does it put you in? Okay? To keep you in that frequency, to uplift and empower others. Because what I notice is that some YouTubers start very, very good, but then they get to a point where their ego gets inflated, they get famous and all that. And I love that people could succeed through whatever projects that they do, okay? But this is important, is to maintain the frequency and vibration that you came in with, okay? To help empower and uplift others. Because, see, through time, what comes out of your mouth starts to become toxic. You know what I mean? Calling people out, exposing this one, doing this nonsense. You know what I mean? Now, the conscious community starts to feed into that. And it's energy draining, okay? And notice how I use the word feed into it, okay? Because, listen, it grows because it's supply and demand. That's what people want. People like the drama. Look at UFC fighters. Look at Conor McGregor, okay? Conor McGregor, would he be the Conor McGregor he is if he didn't start all that drama and all that trash talking? He'd probably just be blended in the bunch, just like any other MMA fighter, okay? Look at the guy he fought, Khabib. Nobody knew who the hell he was. Yet he was 27-0, the best MMA fighter there, and he's the current champion now. He destroyed Conor McGregor. But why is he even relevant? The only reason people know who he is was because he fought Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? But people love the drama. You know what I mean? People love it. That's why, you see, you're so easily influenced by garbage. That's why reality shows on TV are so popular, and all this nonsense on TV is popular. because it's what you want. You see, your vessel is easily stimulated by addictions. That's why you eat the garbage. That's why you feed into the garbage, the drama that you see. You listen to garbage music because you get stimulated by the sounds, and you know what I mean? Meanwhile, those words that those rappers speak is intoxicating and you don't realize that, yet you bob to it and you don't even realize it, bringing your frequency and vibration down because they're in the 440 hertz, and 440 hertz is not in harmony with your organs. You have organs that emit a certain frequency. You know what I mean? See, these are the actions and the things you have to be aware of, aside from what you're ingesting, to literally empower yourself. Okay? See, that's why I say keep a clean vessel. Stop eating to death, because you'll easily be influenced in there. Easily. See, these are implants. All these systems are all implants. And once they get implanted, those spirits live through that experience, or those parasites live through that experience. But when you clean your vessel, there's no parasites to want to live out that experience. So you won't even have that in your reality. Okay? See, I've seen people expose other YouTubers for this and that. Like we give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about their life, honestly. Now, if you really look at it, those people have their purpose. They give out some great knowledge, and I'm not going to tell you they don't give out some good information. But fuck, man, just extract what you need and get out. Okay? See, this is why I say evil and good doesn't exist. They're not doing anything bad. The idiots are the people who feed into it and pay attention to that and subscribe to that and tune into that. You see, everybody's a shining star. It don't matter what kind of attention you get, whether it's negative or positive. Donald Trump gets a lot of attention. How much power do you think he can harness off that? It don't matter if you're harnessing bad energy, good energy. It don't matter. Listen, the fact that people are paying attention to you, that's some serious fucking energy harvesting and some serious power. Okay? You could have a bad reputation or a good reputation. Okay? I think that respecting and protecting your reputation is important. Very, very important. But I'm going to tell you this. Let's say the person that is getting exposed, they're getting just as much power because they're getting the popularity, they're getting the attention. Energy flows where attention goes. And the YouTubers that start out good, see, they're in the right spirits. They're in the right mind state. And they're up for uplifting and empowering others. Okay? But then, if they're easily influenced, that can quickly change. And this is why you're not children. Okay? You're responsible for what you're listening to, what you're tuning into. See, because when you tune a dial, you're tuning into a certain frequency, and you're tuning your vessel into a certain frequency by tuning into that low vibration. Whatever you're looking at. The music, the low vibrational foods, eating meat that's dead. See, I could put meat in soil. Soil will take that meat, turn to compost. Okay? See, you intake salts in an unnatural state, and what's going to happen? You're going to fry your system out. If you're not drinking clean water, water's supposed to cleanse you. See, water's not supposed to have anything in it. Okay? So start to drink clean water. You could charge your own water. You know that? Through organites. A lot of information on organites. Look up the information on Wilhelm Reich. Okay? You could charge your water through glass marbles. Okay? I'll make a video on that so you can see how you could charge water if you don't have organite or you don't want to make organite. See, I'm going to make a video on how to make organite so I could teach you how to make organite. But if you don't want to make organite, I could teach you how to structure the water without no organites needed. But see, you're empowered to do everything. Honestly, you're empowered to do everything. You lose power because when you externalize your power, you start looking up to YouTubers. You start looking up for a leader. You start looking for a guru. You start looking for a religious leader. You see, you're always looking outside yourself. Turn off the light. Sit with yourself. Okay? Talk to your vessel. Talk to yourself. And not only will you feel more empowered, but you're going to get to know yourself better. You'll be able to know what resonates with you better, what information you should be listening to that serves you or what doesn't serve you. And if there is a YouTuber that you like, just extract what you need, but don't feed into it. You see what the word feed into it? So you lose power like that. That energy and that power could be used for you to create something powerful in your life. See, you're like an energy source, but if you have no energy, how could you empower anybody? And then in turn, how could you create anything for yourself? Everything requires some energy. Nothing falls on your lap because it creates an emotion. It takes an emotion, energy and motion. Once you have that vision in your mind, in your mind's eye, how clear is that vision? Are you focusing and are you exercising that visual muscle through meditation? And meditation, there's many ways. You could clear your mind through meditation, but you can also work on visualization, and you could also do shadow work. There's different ways to do things, but it's all up to you. You're empowered to do everything. Stop feeding into the garbage and know. You see, awareness is, if you're watching somebody on YouTube, know what their true intentions are, and know if what you're listening to is serving you or not. Is it empowering you in your now moment? Is it lighting up a bulb? And if it ain't lighting up a bulb, then maybe what you should do is clear your vessel out, become more electromagnetic, oxidize all the toxins in you, and sun gaze. The sun charges you. Look at the subliminals in movies like Superman. Superman don't eat, but he charges himself with the sun. If you watch the original Superman, you go to his lair or his house, whatever it may be, it was all made of crystals. You don't notice that? Start to utilize crystals to your advantage. You see, here's the thing. You being in empowered God mode, you don't work for energies. Energies will start working for you. You start to utilize things to work for to whatever you want them to work for. There is no bad or good. There is no bad, dark, and good light. Everything has a purpose. You just got to learn how to utilize them to your advantage. Talk to you guys soon.